Hello, everyone. Christina with Headline USA. I have some breaking news for you guys on a story we previously reported on about a man shot by Secret Service 1 block from the White House back in March. We've previously reported on this case, but not a lot of information has been forthcoming. What we do know is that back on March 9th, Indiana law enforcement issued a bolo to the Metropolitan Police Department's Homeland Security Division, letting them know that a young man named Andrew Dawson may be traveling from Indiana to Washington, D.C., with the intent to commit suicide by cop. His vehicle was apparently spotted in D.C. He himself was spotted a block from the White House. Law enforcement approached him. He apparently brandished a firearm, and a shooting occurred. We are told that when law enforcement cut his pants open to render medical aid, they discovered a folding style cell phone handgun among a number of other items on his person and in his vehicle. He was then arrested and hit with an 8 count indictment. Now, some interesting aspects about this case. We're told that there's no CCTV footage at all of the shooting due to the security camera being at a weird angle. A protective order was issued on any body cam footage associated with this incident, but also on any MPD internal affairs or investigatory documents associated with this case, so it's being kept very quiet. Dawson ended up taking a plea deal back in May, and his sentencing hearing was today. I attended that sentencing hearing, and as far as I know, I was the only media present for his sentencing hearing. And what we can now report is that Dawson was shot 18 times by Secret Service. 18 times. He did not appear in person. He appeared via a video link from his home in Indiana with his father. His voice was very coarse. Apparently, he suffered a vocal cord injury that he is still healing from. He was given a suspended sentence and 1 year probation. The prosecutor described the shooting as horrific and argued that he should be getting supervised probation so that they can ensure he receives mental health services. Both parties agreed that this incident was a mental health incident, but a number of questions remain. Why would Dawson need to travel from Indiana to Washington, D.C. in order to commit suicide by cop? He simply could have done that in Indiana. It begs the question of whether he came to DC with the intent to harm members of the White House, the administration, the Secret Service. We don't know, and it doesn't look like we'll be getting those answers anytime soon. He is simply getting probation and mental health services. He was also told he has to register with a gun offender registry in Washington, D.C. for the next 2 years. For the next year, he is barred from the District of Columbia unless he is going to D.C. to attend court-related services. And that's all the information we could obtain so far in this case. Make sure that you are following Headline USA across social media, and make sure that you follow our website, that you sign up for our mailing list so that you can be informed of stories like this. And we will continue to keep you updated on this story if we learn anything more. Have a good day.